Hi everyone, welcome. FPL Matt Day here. I'm back with a video for game week 22, which is in a week's time. But I thought with the FA Cup break, it's time to do my top transfer targets for that game week because it's likely going to be a double game week at this stage. So I've got to go through my favorite picks for my audience. Please get your comments in. Let me know your transfers. Let me know your thoughts. Any players that you're not sure on, get your questions in. Please like this video and subscribe if you're new here and you like what you see. Let's get straight into it. I am going to share the screen and I'm going to go straight into the fixtures in question. And as you can see here, there is game week 22. Double game week is in progress. Manchester United against Crystal Palace. So it's a home game for Manchester United. And then as you see here, Nottingham Forest versus Leeds. So Man United and Leeds are the two teams in question. Good game for Man United at home to Palace. Really good home form of late. Palace haven't been in the best of form. And then Leeds haven't been in great form themselves. But you look at this Forest game as a chance to get some points on the board. I know Forest have been playing well, but these games can always be quite open between those sides near the bottom of the table. And then you've got Man United versus Leeds. They then meet each other in the big derby game. This game produces so many goals. We've seen a 6-2 in this fixture a few years ago. Some really, really good games between the two. So, yeah, the only way this doesn't happen is if Manchester United draw against Reading in the FA Cup, or if Leeds draw in their FA Cup fixture as well. So if that happens, this double game week does not happen. So please do not make your transfers yet. Remember, Man United have got an FA Cup game this weekend, so have Leeds. Then Man United also play Forest in the second leg of their Carabao Cup semi-final, which they're 3-0 up on, but you just never know. They might go strong just to make sure they 100% qualify for the final, which it looks like they're going. So let's go straight into it. Let's go into my top 5 picks, starting with number 1. And it's no surprise, is it? Marcus Rashford, 7.2 million as a midfielder. He's now 49.1% owned, which makes him the most important player to own in this game week. 2 double-digit scores there in his last 6 games, with 14 against Forest, 10 there against Manchester City. He'd also returned in 5 of his last 6 games. And you're looking at him and you're just thinking, the form he's on, the goals he's scoring in the FA Cup, the League Cup, the League. Yeah, this man's on fire. With this double game week, look at that. Leeds, Crystal Palace, Leeds, and then followed up by Leeds away, Leicester home. This man could be a captain shout for the next 5 game weeks at this rate. He is on fire. You get your midfielder points. You get your potential clean sheet point from the midfielder as well. And when a midfielder scores a goal, they got a higher chance of bonus. So Marcus Rashford is my number 1 pick for this game week. Let's go down to my second. He's currently only 7.8% owned, so he's below 10% ownership. Bruno Fernandes, 9.9 million midfielder. I'm expecting that ownership to go up. I can't see it being that low before deadline unless an injury happens. But as you can see here, with the fixtures here that he's played, he's had 5 straight returns, 2 goals and 3 assists in that time, which is phenomenal. We expect that he's on penalties. I know Marcus Rashford did take one when Bruno was on the pitch recently, but I'm not sure if that's something that's going to happen full time because Fernandes is such a good penalty taker for Manchester United. Also, the biggest thing to remember from Fernandes against Leeds is he's got 6 goals and 2 assists against Leeds in his last 4 games. His record against Leeds is absolutely ridiculous. I remember in a home game against them, it was 6-2 a few years ago when Leeds first got promoted. I think Bruno Fernandes came up with 2 goals and 2 assists. He was absolutely unbelievable. So he is my second pick for this game week. And then number 3, and a lot of people at the moment have at least 2 of these 3 right now. I know a lot of people have got Rashford. Some people have got Fernandes, but obviously not all because his ownership is low. But 22.8% of us have Luke Shaw at the moment. So he's another one for these 2 fixtures to keep an eye on. Luke Shaw averaging 6 points per game in his last 6 games. 2 home games here as well. I think a lot of us own him already, and those that don't are probably going to buy him for this game week. I can see that ownership going up to at least 35%, maybe even more for people using wildcards and free hits. So Luke Shaw, definitely my third pick to have. And let's go to my number 4. We don't want to disregard Leeds in this game week. They do also have the double game week, so they aren't a team to disregard. Let's go to the form of this Leeds side. And as you can see here, Gnonto, who is the forward, only 5 million. So if you've got a third striker space where you want to get rid of someone, you're ready to move them on, bring in this guy for 5 million. As you can see there, he started his last 3 games. He scored in that time. And in these fixtures, Forest away, even the United game, there is an opportunity for him to score a goal. He's looked a threat. He's only 5 million. If you've already got your triple Man United, this is the man that I think you need to look at potentially bringing in, because it gives you that fourth option. So yeah, good pick in my opinion. At 5 million, he's just worth a gamble. And he's always someone you can just swap out for another striker anyway, or just keep him on your bench at that price, especially if he's going to keep getting games. Because even after Man United, he's got Man United at home again, Everton away, Southampton away, Chelsea away. There's 3 fixtures against 3 teams that aren't defending very well at the moment. So that's my top 4 picks. I'll throw a kind of a wild card 5th pick in there, and I'll go back to Manchester United again. Sorry, that's Manchester City. Let's go to Manchester United. And we go by the form here. I'm going to go with this man here, Christian Eriksen. He's currently in my team at 3.6% owned. So really, really low owned at the moment. As you can see here, game week 16, double-digit score, return in game week 17, return in game week 19, return in game week 20. So it's pretty good going. 4 returns in his last 6 games. Was sitting a little bit deeper against Arsenal. He did look a bit tired, but I think with Casemiro coming back into the Man United team, we could see Eriksen then push on, getting those goals and those assists, which he's done quite frequently this season. As you can see, he's got a number of assists there. He's involved in a lot of Manchester United's goals. So there you go. That's game week 22. That's my top 5 transfer targets from importance. Number 1 being the most important. Number 5 probably being more of the wild card, maverick, differential type of pick. And then those in between are all certainly players to consider. I'm FPL Matt Day. Thanks everyone who's tuned in. Please like this video and subscribe for more content. Always FPL content going on throughout the week, whether it's videos or shorts. You can also find me on TikTok and Instagram and Twitter at FPL Matt Day. And please comment, get your comments in and questions all ready for the double game week 22. I will see you in the next one. Until then, thank you.